she's got this obsession with her. She's got like 100 accounts apparently, for God's sake. I just want to know why do people have these obsessions? Because I have that with me as well. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, move on. Hey EQ. Was Joanna Dogs. Yeah, she was last night, yeah, by Helen. In Alicia's box. Yeah, she'll be okay. It's but she has every right to remain, you know, for her details to remain bloody private. What's wrong with people? Can you see that? Should I mirror that? Have a look. Share the live, guys. Is that it? Oh God, forget it. Interesting chat. We had an interesting chat about you. About me, evil pancake. Who did when you say we? Hannah's told her in the chat for months. I know, she hasn't told me about it. I love personal information. Oh. Yeah. Well, it depends who it is, isn't it? Oh, did Cory get in the end? He got me this, what was it? A phone holder for the desk, which I've got it here. He got me like a ring light, and he got me all this like little spa day that you can do at home, like, you know, face mask. So that's really nice. I'm nosy. Yeah, we know you're nosy, EQ. Spa set as well. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it was really nice. Yeah. So anyway, should we get on with this, guys? Give it a couple of minutes and we'll get on with it. God, and a lot didn't happen last night. There was no drama, man. What the fuck? Go and call some goddamn shit. We need the FYP, guys. You look fab. Thank you so much. Now, who's this pancake talking about? I just... Okay. Cory's growing on me. Morning, Paula. Morning, Shannon. Well, I think Cory and EQ should be friends again, yes? Because the other day Cory was saying nothing but nice things about EQ. Morning. Right. Alexa, play the... What should we do for... Alexa, play Jimmy Cole theme tune. No. It's kind of more like
I couldn't find things, but here is other music by Jimmy Cole.
Alexa, play the EastEnders theme tune. It's more like EastEnders, I think.
Here's EastEnders theme, new BBC TV version 2009
Put the
by
lights
Simon
on
May
your
on
sign
Amazon Music.
Other little lights, yeah. Okay. I'm so excited about that poster, that little sign. Can we tap and share the guys live? Stop. And good morning, everybody. It's 8:14 on a Monday morning. Yes, miserable morning, dull morning. Thank you, Stace. Welcome to Delusive Exclusive FYP. Yes. I'm just wondering whether... Now, I was just wondering like the other day, because we did speak about doing the 10 a.m. spot. So I'm still kind of thinking about that, guys. I'm not too sure. I'll go back to the 12 o'clock. I don't know. We'll stay at 8. Yes. Have all the clout. Do it, yes. I just want to keep to a time, but nah, I just want to piss people off, to be honest. Oh. Anyway, guys, like I always say, guys, if you're affected or triggered, leave the live. Don't come to me. Don't sit here watching me and then moaning how affected you are. We don't do trauma dumping in here because we don't really give a fuck. You know, if you want a trauma dump, you're going to have to pay for it. It's that simple. Let's get on with FYP. Yes, tap, 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 guys. Tap the screen. Right. Now, a couple of these videos I think are from the other day, but I want to play them because I've only just seen them. So we're going to start with Miss Red. So Miss Red gives her opinions on the Tyrone. Okay, this Tyrone situation is still going on now. I don't know if you know, but Tyrone put I think a Facebook message out saying he's going to do it off private. He's going to do it privately off TikTok, but he hasn't contacted this lady or anything like this. And I was thinking last night, I wonder if he's going to get court order to stop if I'm talking about him. But it's a little bit too late. It's already out there. So I think he does need to come on and kind of, tell people, it's not our business, but, obviously people are thinking, what they're thinking. So, and I spoke to her a little bit last night because I jumped into her box and I believe her. And people say, well, Tyrone's a really nice guy, and I have no issue with him, but we don't know anybody off TikTok at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Something to do with anyone, you don't have to explain. You don't have to explain nothing, no, but obviously then people are going to have their opinions. If you're not going to explain that, people are just going to think what they think then. You're not tapping, you're slacking 100%. So this is Miss Red's opinion on it. I'm not going to show you guys. I'm not going to do that because look, she's just sitting there. What I mean? As we all know, she just sits there as a bitch.
Things to do with kids. Exactly what I don't understand why bringing it to TikTok. And I'm not here to say if I believe her or not. You know what I mean? That's her and Tyrone's business. But I kind of go on.
If that was me, I'd bring it to TikTok. I'll put it all over the social media.
How people are, and I've seen Tyrone with his baby, and he couldn't be any more happier. He's a doting dad, and I just believe, if this is just my personal opinion, from what I've seen of Tyrone, I think that if he genuinely thought for a minute that there would be a child out there, or potentially could be the father of it, I think he'd step up. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think, personally myself, Tyrone would be the time to...
Yeah, but how do you know? I mean, what does a serial killer look like? What does a peddler look like?
To kind of put a baby out there and not take responsibility. This is just my opinion, but nevertheless, I can't call that girl a liar because I wasn't the one in the bedroom. Do you get what I'm saying? But I just feel like, from what I've seen of Tyrone and how he dotes on that baby, I believe he would have stepped up. Do you get what I'm saying? And personally myself, I'm sure if there is...
Can I just also say that... Yeah, a lot of people know my story. So when I got pregnant by a guy who has another child, and I think his child was about 3 at the time, and he was an amazing father. When I got pregnant, he told me F off and I said, I hope, darling, that I lost it, and called it CUNT. Yeah, you just don't know anybody. You don't know who people are.
But I don't think it should have been brought to TikTok. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Who believes her and who doesn't? I think if there was any possibility that he could have potentially had a child out there, he would have stepped up to the plate. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if...
So my point is, we don't know. You just don't know who people are off TikTok. And he was a lovely dad, do you know what I mean? And you wouldn't think he would come out with something like he came out with. And, he walked away. Whether he would have if I had the child, I don't know. But, I'm not saying that's just the situation with Tyrone. We just don't know. But I think the fact he hasn't come on TikTok makes him look guilty. It's no one else's business, 100%, but she's brought it to TikTok. And I honestly think if he thought that child wasn't his, he'd be coming on and saying, what the fuck is she talking about? She's a nut. She's a liar, But he hasn't done that. So I do believe her. And that's one of the reasons why I do believe her. He needs to come on TikTok and explain. Otherwise, he doesn't have to, but otherwise people can have their opinions. Right, let's go back into it.
I think that TikTok, personally myself, Tyrone would be the time to kind of put a baby out there and not take responsibility. This is just my opinion, but nevertheless, I can't call that girl a liar because I wasn't the one in the bedroom. Guys, who believes her and who doesn't? I think if there was any possibility that he could have potentially had the child out there, he would have stepped up to the plate. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know the ins and outs of it, but from the outside looking in, I've seen how he is with the baby, you know. And the timing's a bit weird for
That
me as
doesn't
well.
mean anything.
You know, it's 2 years. I think it was 2 years
Oh,
ago.
for what?
Like, how come all of a
Yeah,
sudden...
let's put a poll up, guys. What do you believe? Happy face, you believe her. Sad face, you don't.
It's happening now. Do you know what I mean? Like, why now? I mean, if
I can tell you why. I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. It's because she's seen him with a baby, with someone else's baby. There's getting support, love, all of that. And she's sitting there thinking, well, what about my child? What about your child here? Yeah, too right.
You said in the video that you're not bothered about, you know, him seeing the baby. Why bring it to TikTok? You know, he's going for a lovely
Because she deserves child support.
time. He's been attacked on his parenting and things like that, and now he's got this. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, from what I know of Tyrone, if there was a possibility, I think he would have sorted it out because he wouldn't have wanted this, you know? Do you get what I'm saying, guys? He wouldn't have wanted this. It's like, for me, how can I say it? I'm not saying that she's skanky in any way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's tainted business, innit? I don't think he would want that on his reputation or name. Do you get where I'm coming?
Yeah? What, again? Sorry.
Right. So we would have sorted it. I don't think that TikTok or social media is the time and the place to be bringing things like this, you know, family issues and, you know, things to do with kids, you know, exactly what I don't understand why bringing it to TikTok. And I'm not here to say if I believe her or not, do you know what I mean? That's her and Tyrone's business.
You don't believe her?
I kind of like go on how people are. And I've seen
I do believe it, because why would she come on social media and make up a lie? I mean, well, I suppose she could, but no. Don't.
With his baby, you know, and he couldn't be any more happier as a doting dad. And I just believe, if this is just my personal
Yeah?
opinion.
Do you want to come or not?
What's it for?
Hospital, Monday.
Yeah, but what's it for, Sid? What's it for? Huh? Oh, okay, so it's not, yeah. Oh, it's nothing, it's just a... Alright.
From what I've seen of Tyrone, I think that if he genuinely thought for a minute that there would be a child out there, or potentially could be the father of it, I think he'd step up. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think, personally myself, Tyrone would be the time to kind of like put a baby out there and not take responsibility. This is just my opinion, but nevertheless,
Do the results on here.
that girl a liar because I wasn't the one in the bedroom. You know, do you get what I'm saying? But I just feel like, from what I've seen of Tyrone and how he dotes on that baby, I believe he would have stepped up. Do you get what I'm saying? And personally myself, you know, I'm sure if there is any possibility, you know, it'll get sorted out. Tyrone will sort it out. So I'm not here to call the girl a liar, but I don't think it should have been brought to TikTok. Do you get what I'm saying, guys?
I would have plastered it everywhere. Well, that's just me.
Who believes her and who doesn't? I think if there was any possibility that he you know, he could have potentially had a child out there, he would have stepped up to the plate. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know the ins and outs of it, but from the outside looking in, I've seen how he is with the baby, you know. And the timing's a bit weird for me as well. You know, it's 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago. Like, how come all of a sudden?
Yeah, it was a lot of money then.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why now? I mean,
What do I think? I think she's telling the truth.
You said in the video that you're not bothered about, you know, him seeing the baby. Why bring it to TikTok? You know, he's going through a lovely time. He's been attacked on his parenting and things like that, and now he's got this. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, from what I know of Tyrone, if there was a possibility, I think he would have sorted it out because he wouldn't have wanted this, you know? Do you get what I'm saying, guys? He wouldn't have wanted this. It's like, for me, how can I say it? I'm not saying that she's skanky in any way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's like, It's tainted business, isn't it? I don't think he would want that on his reputation or name. Do you get where I'm coming from? So we would have sorted it. I don't think that TikTok or social media is the time and the place to be bringing things like this, you know, family issues and, you know, things to do with kids, you know, exactly what I don't understand why bringing it to TikTok. And I'm not here.
Sorry, I think I've just gone back again. Listen, I said, I was going to say is, yeah, I think it's a little bit odd that he's gone private, quiet. You know, like I said, if someone said that and you're like, what the hell, you would not know. I haven't even been with you. You know what I mean? And, you know, of course she's going to bring it to social media. If he's not responding, you know, she's going to bring it to social media. And I think she should go down the court route now and just get a DNA. She said to last night that it's 100% Tyrone's baby. And I do believe her, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Tyrone probably isn't the person he makes out he is. You just don't know, do you? Do you know what I'm saying? Then just a TikToker, he's a manager. Yeah. Wonder if Tyrone's new baby mama knew about the other baby. I don't know. I really don't. But I think Tyrone should come on. You know, I mean, I think, like I said, if the fact he's quiet is just showing that he is guilty as his child, because I'd be coming on here screaming if somebody was saying that about me and it wasn't true. So yeah, I do believe her. I don't think she's been on it 6 months. I do believe that she's been trying to contact him, and this is her last resort, is, you know, outing it on social media, because, you know, you got to remember, you know, Tyrone's got a new baby and he's all cuckoo with it, and everyone's saying what an amazing father he is and all this. That must be making her quite mad. You know what I mean? She's thinking amazing father, piss off, man, because, you know, he's not even paying child support. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie, that pissed me off. That's not for TikTok, but listen, if I was in a position, would I put on TikTok? Absolutely. He's doing it right, private's correct for the child's benefit. What else can she do, though? You know, even though he's doing it privately, he has not contacted her. So I don't know if he's, you know, got a solicitor involved and, you know, going to try and keep her quiet. It's a little bit too late, though, or he's going to decide to get a DNA. I don't know. But whether he gets a DNA or not, he probably does know it's his baby, because she's saying it's 100% his. Yeah, he probably knows if he's decided to walk away. Yes, Tyrone is very clever. Listen, I have nothing against Tyrone, but yeah, he is very clever. I don't think he owes us anything. Keep this sort of stuff off social media with children involved. I don't think he doesn't owe us anything, but if people are gonna have their opinions, aren't they? You know what I mean? So he's probably just gonna, I don't know what he's gonna do when he comes on. Do you think he'll just not talk about it? This is Mrs. Unstable. Yeah. Hi, Lola. No, it must have been ghosted. Right, what have we got here? I want to play this video about Gracie because I didn't see it. I know it was the other day, but I've just come across it. So it says here, Gracie breaks silence today at the hate she's been getting for months in the agency. I'm really confused. So has she got an agency? Gracie breaks silence today at the hate she's been getting... Okay, let's play it.
Fucking raging. Oh, I'm going to call the agency bosses. Do it. Bothered. You ain't in the agency, sweetheart. I kicked you out on your fucking arse. Thank you, Evil Avocado.
Nowhere comes excellent.
Kicked you out on your arse. See you later. Bye. I haven't missed this side of me. Do you know how fucking upset it makes me that I'm kicking off like this? Thank you, Jamie. Do you know how upset it makes me that I've been goaded and goaded and goaded for months and pushed into this fucking state of the old who I was, who I'm not this person anymore. I'm not this fucking person anymore. Do you know how fucking shit I feel about it? I'm fucking raging. I'm so fucking angry.
These people got no. They've got to understand.
Thank you, Danielle.
I can't keep fucking doing it.
Nikita, of course you can, my hun. Nikita, the link's in my bio, darling. Don't stoop to level. Kate is so hard. I've literally had to stay quiet for months. For months. No, it's not Lawrence's friend, Peggy,
guys,
no.
Honestly, I'm surprised she's managed to keep her cool for this long.
How many days have I cried, Terry?
Loads.
Like, just sobbed. Just sobbed in silence. Like,
last weekend,
thank you, Blue Eyes.
Because you had such a shit day on the Friday. We didn't even get out of bed on Saturday, did we? You.
One day, I swear, you didn't even go to work one day?
No.
Because of how bad I was.
Yeah.
Because of how bad I was, because of all these fucking people, and I've had to keep my fucking mouth shut. But today, I take a fucking stand. Absolutely not. I don't care. I will stand up for myself. I do not care anymore. Nobody will put me in this fucking state constantly. It's not happening no more. It's not happening anymore.
Oh.
It's not happening anymore. And I've tried to have a conversation with these people. They won't talk to me. They will just sit on live and go on and 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 on. And I have to sit there and stay quiet. I don't have to stay quiet no fucking more. I don't have to stay quiet no fucking more. Thank you, Nikita. I'm not sitting here doing it no more. It's unfair. And do you know what? I feel like people will say, well, this is really unprofessional for people in your agency to see. No, people need to see this and know that it is not fair to expect me to be involved in their personal fucking dramas. Thank you, Barbara. Everyone, every single member needs to know that it is not acceptable to trauma dump on me constantly. It is not acceptable to trauma dump on me constantly and then have a go at me because I don't want to get involved. It is not my fucking job to get involved in these things. It's not fair.
No.
I'm
It's
really
not
confused. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Sammy. Hi, Purple Rain. It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Where did I get my Stanley shop? It's on my TikTok shop. It's a Miyoki cup. What's that about anyway? Because it's a little bit confusing. Is that somebody that's having beef in the agency or something, and she's been blamed for it? I'm a bit confused.
The Christmas ones. This is what I'm saying, Anthony. I have to
EQ.
remain professional and not get involved.
Is that people going on about EQ's behaviour or something, and that she manages EQ in an agency?
Fucking raging. Oh, I'm gonna call the agency bosses. Do it. Bothered. You ain't in the agency, sweetheart. I kicked you out on your fucking ass. Thank you, Even Avocado.
Who's it about then?
Kicked you out on your ass. See you later. Bye.
So she's someone that's in her agency. Is that what it's about?
My kids, darling. Because I tell you what.
That's the same, but it can't stand a woman named Susie. Oh, right, so what's the issue with this Susie then? Because it doesn't really say much in that video. Straw-owed self. I think these agencies do have a responsibility to a certain extent, to be honest. It's like any agency that you'd have if you've got a job off TikTok. You know, I think people, an agency does need to look at somebody's behaviour and I don't know if that's what it's about, I'm not too sure, but and they need to decide whether that person's behaviour is acceptable for, you know, to stay in the agency, you know, because that's what they're there for. And that, like I said, it's just like anything, you know, if you go to an agency and they recruit you for a job, yeah, and your behaviour is a certain way, yeah, they're very much responsible, and there's no difference to it being on TikTok. So when she keeps saying it's nothing to do with her, it's not my... I don't really know the issue. If it's just like beef with two other people, then it's very different. But, you know, if someone's behaviour in the agency is not acceptable, then they probably should be removed. Not to work for two. That was just a whole load of blah, blah. Yeah, it was a whole load of blah, blah, blah. But I know EQ played on... Hello, morning, Charlie. EQ and Miss Red was playing it the other day, and I've just come across it this morning, so I was just wondering what it's about. Get Susie in the box. Indeed. Can we share the live to Susie? I don't know who the Susie is. Yeah, might be a bit too early for what's the time, 8:30. Can we share the live to Susie? What's her username? We'll have all the Susies. Guys, what's Susie's username? Anybody know it? This is a safe space for you, Susie. C for Susie. Let me message her. Give me a sec. C for Susie. Okay, got it. Let's send her a message, shall we? Hey.
Angel's cat here.
No.
Huh?
No.
I don't know where he is.
Oh yeah, I'll find him.
Maybe Uber. Fuck.
Would you? Just leave it there. I'll vacuum it up if you've kicked it over. Don't be bringing my Susie into this. Oh, we've got that fake misread on here.
Hey, just see how much you get a Uber for.
You've got it on your phone, haven't you?
Just see how much they charge you.
Oh, I'm doing my TikTok. This is probably the same price as they're charging you. Susie is summoned to the delusive court at once. Susie be sleeping. Well, Susie needs to bloody wake up. Okay, maybe we can get her on a little bit later. So she's had some beef with someone in the agency. Is that correct? Got to do the school one. Oh, yeah. Yes, Ange. Oh, okay. Squirrel. What's a squirrel? A squirrel got to do with it? A squirrel. I heard about something about a squirrel died. What's that about? A squirrel is unalive. Who's Susie's? How come? What happened? Susie thinking about her kids first. Choose me need the info. Exactly. Some people are just goddamn selfish. Hurry up and take your kids to school and get in the box. Somebody said it died, apparently that's the cause of it. Oh, so her squirrel died. So what's this got to do with Gracie? I always thought she was a psychopath, I'm not going to lie. What's this do as Gracie unalived it? There we are. Okay. Hello.
Guys, Susie is sick. She has suspected cancer, so please just be kind.
Oh, is she? Well, I don't know who Susie is.
Gracie was told before Gracie fired up alive that Susie has suspected cancer, and she still fired up alive about her and discriminated her looks.
Oh, did you? Oh, God. But what can you give us some info? Because I don't know anything about this. What happened with the squirrel?
Susie runs a cat rescue place. She collects cats off the streets, strays and stuff. And somebody found a baby squirrel abandoned, and Susie followed all procedures to try and save the squirrel, but unfortunately died.
Right.
So.
What's that got to do with Gracie?
I was in a box with Susie, and we were just talking, and Susie was part of the Unity agency. She wanted out. I don't know all the ins and outs from behind the scenes with Gracie and that. Look, I don't have a problem with Gracie, but Susie's my friend, and she's very poorly. She's not young. Susie's obviously elderly. Susie's in her 50s.
Mm-hmm.
So she will be asleep, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I still don't really know what's going on.
It's up to Susie if she comes in box, but I was in the box. I think I was showed on misread, but I'm not really bothered because TikTok ain't my life, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not affected.
Yeah, yeah.
She calls herself old, guys. It's not me. Stop having a go at me. She calls herself old. Bun, Peggy. Bun me. Bun me.
I want to know what's this got to do with Gracie. Is that because you want to leave the agency and Gracie was like, no?
No, she wanted to leave the agency because she didn't agree with Gracie defending a bully.
And is that bully EQ?
No, nothing to do with EQ. Promise you, nothing to do with EQ. No,
EQ's
not even been mentioned once.
Right, okay. Right. Okay, so that's what it's all about then.
Yeah.
Is that it?
But she didn't need to be called a chicken head, did she?
A chicken head? Is that what Gracie called her, a chicken head?
Gracie called her a chicken head, yeah, and said that a grouting was shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't like Gracie.
Look, there is a lot more people that know all the details. I was just in Susie's box. We were having a chat about a creator that I don't like. And it kind of spiraled. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on that I don't even know about. But Gracie did come into Susie's live.
All the details. I was sitting in Susie's box. We were having a chat.
Sorry, echo.
He's giving playground, yeah, but there's no need to. No, she's not crying about being called chicken. She's made T-shirts of Susie. She's promoting Chicken Head.
Oh, why did she get called a chicken head?
Because Susie's got a shaven head with, like, is it a mohawk? A pink mohawk?
Oh.
To be fair, Angie, to be fair, I can see the resemblance now and I think it's quite funny.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going. I've got work. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Hi, Danny. Have you come to spill the beans?
I've just come to say hey. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
You just come to clout chase, have you, in the box?
No, just come to say hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hi.
On to the next person. Get this delusive one going. Just listening while I'm doing my makeup.
Okay, well, let's move on anyway, guys. Oh, this is weird. Who's these two in the box? We are going to be moving on. Give us a sec, guys. Hello, Debbie.
Good morning.
Morning.
Every time I come on your live to see you, you're talking about something that I have no clue about. Can you fill me
I
in?
don't have any clue about this one. Yeah? So,
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm talking about right this minute.
Well, when you come in and all you can hear is chicken head. What's that about?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tell me.
Oh, somebody was called...
Yeah, how can I catch up if it's not
Gracie
in...
called someone a chicken head. It's over...
What's that awful noise?
Hey, Price, get control of yourself.
Hello, Creddy, you alright? This is getting weirder. Hello? Are you there, Creddy?
No, get it out. It's making weird noises.
Oh, what's that about?
Hmm.
I think he was laughing.
I was really indignant when that woman said 50 is old. Bloody hell, I'm 57.
Yeah.
I'm a spring chicken. The new 40 is the new 50, I believe.
Yeah.
Life begins at 50.
Yes, exactly. Right, let's continue the FYP, guys. Maybe, hopefully, we can get Susie in the box a bit later when she wakes up. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, I don't know whether it was right for Gracie to fire up alive, you know, if she's been diagnosed with cancer. Well, actually, listen, I don't, you know, if they've got some beef, do you get what I'm saying? I don't think cancer should be weaponised. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously it is TikTok, people are going to fire up alive and clap back at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I tell you what, people wear too much on TikTok or any social media because, trust me, it can get you into trouble. I have court on the 12th of December because of social media.
Oh, really? Well, what have you done?
I tell you what, you all need to know that DWP and the police and all the authorities have access to your social media without your permission.
So have you got caught, have you?
I have, and they've took photographs of me off my TikTok, off my Facebook, and are using it against me.
Wow. So what have you been doing?
I'm not going to say on TikTok, but I could have faced 36 weeks in jail.
Good.
Really? So you're not going to be facing jail now?
No, because of my disabilities and my mental state, I think they're going to try and find me something else. I've got probation on as well. So you've all got to be aware. Yeah, it is fraud, but I didn't. Mine's a different case.
Claiming disability, and you've been dancing around doing somersaults on TikTok.
No. I've got. I am disabled, but they feel that I didn't notify them of certain changes. So you have to be careful. You really do have to be careful.
Yeah.
But the judge has seen me, and I've got to go probation to be assessed because they said they can't send me to jail and they can't send me on probation.
Well, it's crazy, you know, when you think. I mean, to go to jail over TikTok when you've got rapists and all these wrong'uns walking the streets. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely crazy.
They go through your whole social media accounts, all of them, and they'll take pictures, they'll take information, they'll take people's names. You just have to be careful how you're airing your stuff on here.
Yeah, well, I think they can safely, I think I can safely say they're probably thinking, Angie, you are a nut and you deserve Pip. So we're going to keep him on Pip for you.
Well, I'm trying to get mine back. This is why I've got this appointment. So you guys be careful. Don't air all your laundry on here. Because they will take your photographs, they take your information, they take your friends, everything. To use it all
don't commit crimes.
For them?
Maybe just don't commit crimes.
I didn't, Danny. That's why I'm being assessed, mate. Medically, I am disabled. On my paperwork, I am medically disabled. This is why I've got to go back to court, because they couldn't sentence me previously. I have to be assessed.
Okay.
DWP, when I was in the court, they got my fucking name wrong. They were giving out somebody else's information, so DWP are just shite.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's move on to the FYP, if that's okay. Guys, I'm going to kick you out the box.
Bye, girl.
Bye, guys.
Good day.
See you in a bit, guys. So, people can jump in the boxes when they want, guys. Okay, let's go into the next one. Let me just take 1 sec. Okay. Right, now what should we move on to? So, let's have a look. So, CLA loses her shit.
That I left my kids, darling. Because I tell you what, I'll punch your panani out your panani, sweetheart.
Trigger warning.
Backwards, darling. And kick you right back to your panani mother. So don't ever chat to me, sweetheart. Because I'll panani you in the head, sweetheart.
Right.
Trust me, and especially now I've got a business. You know how proud they are.
Wait a minute.
The bitches are nobody. Go on self in and pull your car in the playground, you bitch. Oh yeah, I'll be a bitch as well, darling. Yes! Stir it up, absolutely. Don't mess with me, darling. Don't even know nothing about my life. Fucking absolute shit talkers, man. You should get that shit and shove it in your mouth and go, moo! Don't even let me go there, darling. Don't ever tell me I left my kids, darling.
Oh, for God's sake. I wouldn't want to mess with CLA. That's for sure. What is it, Babalusha? Are you hungry? Do you have to eat every goddamn day? Oh, here he comes up. Oh. Can you stop cloud chasing? Get off! Babalusha. Okay, you sit out the window. You want to look out the window. Right. Roots, darling. Roots! Oh, for God's sake, I love her language. I'm not gonna lie. Boy, I can bed sheets. Oh, okay, let's move on. Calling out Tyrone while explaining her story. What's this about?
I told you Tyrone's too nice. So imagine that, having another kid but knowing you've got another kid that's 2 years old and you've just totally disregarded your kids. And you want to call me a brat? Are you for real? Could be a brat and neglect my own kids. You know, I've never neglected my kids. My kids got taken off me, darling, because of domestic violence.
Oh, that's probably just as bad. Oh, God. Did she have I didn't even know that. She had her children moved from her. God, that's how much I know. Oh, that's probably worse.
Father. If I wasn't with my baby father, I would have never lost my kids. But because they told me to not have contact with my baby father, and then they caught us together, such services, I breached the agreement. So I'll tell my story. I don't mind, bitch. Because my baby father never had the kids neither, sweetheart.
Don't you wait,
So yeah, when they got took off both of us, darling, and they live with my baby father's family. So when I said to you that my sons have been raised by full black people, they have, darling. But yeah, people want to chat shit to me. Fuck off, darling. What are you making? There you go, so they've got their different culture. That I'm, you know, very cultured as their mum. You understand? Which is great, but, you know, it's just like if they was raised with Asian people. It's different. You are what you are, darling.
So she's talking about Tyrone, and at the same time saying she's had her kids removed from her because of DV, because she got caught with the father of her kids, and she shouldn't be around him because of DV. I don't know any of this, so this is all news to me. But CLA, love, you're worse. What the hell? Yes, you should have put your children first and not a man, and then you wouldn't have had your children removed from you. And I do believe, I've had this debate actually, well, it wasn't really a debate, a discussion on social services, and I do believe if you are in a DV relationship, your children, and you stay, right, I can understand some women can't get out and all this kind of thing, financial reasons, fear, blah, 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 but if a woman stays because she wants to stay with a man that, you know, is hurting her, whether it's physical or verbally, I think children should be removed. Yes. Social services do not remove your children for no reason. And your kids were removed because, yes, you're still in contact with the baby's father. So you put the man first. So rightly so. Yes. And I stand with the social services on that one. Oh, Jim's requesting me. Ugh. Definitely, I agree with that, as they're not safe. Exactly, so I don't think she's really in a position, I assume that was a long, long time ago, but I still don't think she's really in a position to be really talking about Tyrone or anybody else if she's had her children removed. I don't even know, does she even see her children? I don't really want to be talking on her kids, to be honest, but she has brought it to TikTok. Loving the picture, thank you. If you're not safe, the kids certainly aren't. Well, exactly, and it's not just that. I think also mental abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. And if you've got someone being verbally abusive, you know, that, you know, the kids hear that, and that, you know, could grow up and it can affect, you know, children's mental health and everything. You know, look at me, I'm fucked up. I'm only kidding, I had an amazing childhood, me. I don't know what went wrong. Hey, kids, oh, right, okay. I'm in full recovery, you know. Mental abuse is far worse. Yeah, it can be far worse, mental abuse, 100%. Yeah, but she cannot be talking about Tyrone because, you know, saying that he's not a nice person and blah, blah, blah. He's got a child out there, neglect and all this, when she pretty much did the same thing, but worse. Yes. So let's move on, guys. Imagine that banging. Yeah. You know, with social services, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't, right? And you'll notice women come on TikTok saying that social services do remove your kids for no reason. My child got removed for no reason. No, they don't just knock on your door and say we're going to remove your child for no reason. They just don't do that. The only people that are saying that are the women that have had their children removed. And you would find that some of these women that have had their children removed are the ones that have gone back to the ex. They stayed, they could have left, but they decided to stay. They put a man first before their children. And it could be the fact that, you know, they have nowhere to go and they maybe are living in fear, but then, and I understand that, but it's still not fair on the children. You know, your children still should be removed. You know, if you are in fear, can you imagine how those children are feeling? Get the blame judge. Yeah. So, you know, exactly like I said, social services are damned if they do, damned if they don't. You know what I mean? They get criticised for, you know, investigating a family. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Vic Rose was bloody hell, Babalusha. Vic Rose was a good example because I did a live on her and I got crucified for that. By all her supporters saying that she was a fantastic mum and all of this. And I don't think she's got her kids back yet, has she? You know what I mean? Yes, so don't take your kids for no reason. You know what I mean? If you're involved in, I don't know, you know, if you're involved in social services, there's a reason why you're involved in social services. You know what I'm saying? Because you're probably speaking shit on TikTok. It's your behaviour on TikTok. And this is another good example, TikTok. You know what I mean? People come on here, think they can say what they want, speak how they want, you know, all of this kind of shit. Got the kids in the background screaming, whatever it may be, blah, blah, blah. Social services will watch TikTok. So it's all about that one phone call to social services. You know, say for example me, if I had a child, delusive Angie, you know, she's blah blah blah. I think she needs a welfare check. I don't feel she's safe with the children. You know, if the children are safe with her, blah blah blah. And then they'll come on here be monitoring me. You know what I mean? You know, and if you're on TikTok 24/7, then I think, what the heck? You got children. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I always say to people, get your kids off TikTok, you know what I mean? Because it could be used against you, you know what I mean? And it'll be used against you in court. Because all this is all evidence. This is going to stay. You know, things that I've said, done, blah, 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 you know what I mean? This class is future emotional harm. I can't remember her name. I'm sure you told her, my kids will never be brought to any social media apps. No. So you've got your kids in the back. You know what really makes me laugh actually is when people have got their kids on social media, right? Like for you know, with my niece, right, when she was a baby, someone, it's not doxing, but someone put her on here. But that's my fault. You know, I thought that was wrong because I'll tell you why, because it was a 10-month. It was I think I did that like a year ago. So the fact they've still got that on their phone, that's the only strange bit I thought. You know what I mean? But that was my fault because I did that by accident. But where people have got their kids in their background, yeah, and then, you know, someone takes a screen recording of it for whatever reason, why would you have that on your phone? Well, maybe they want to use it against you, you know, as evidence. You know what I mean? Or they've got, like, someone's just posted my kid on social media, and then you look into that video and it's because the mother has said something to their child, so they got screen recorded for it, you know. Blame yourself. It's your own responsibility, you know, for putting your kids on social media. Yeah, be responsible. Get your kids off. You know what I mean? And then people say, but why should I have to? I'll tell you why, because there's weirdos on there. Angie, look up TikTok's best mum. Who's that? I will have a look. So what was Vic Rose guilty of, though? Do you think it was things we don't know about? Hello, Mojo. I think, yeah. I don't think it was just social media. I think some of the things that she said was probably dark humour. Because I'm only talking about the things I have seen. I don't know because I never used to watch it. But I could see it was dark humour and that. So I believe it's something off TikTok with the Vic Rose situation, because it's got to be something more serious for her kids still to be removed. Yeah. And all the supporters came for me. Oh, she's the best mum. How do you know? Are you sitting in her house? Do you know her personally? No. Even if you know her personally, you don't know you just don't know what goes on, and you know, behind someone's, you know, behind the scenes, you know. And you need to see her. Need to see who? Who are you talking about? Oh, that lady. Oh. Jade, get her and look at one of her videos. Is that the Jade when she gets her food and she doesn't feed her food? Is that the woman? Is that the same one? Because if it is, let me tell you something, right? Now that could be just some kind of act. I don't know, right? But has her kids eaten? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Does she maybe want to get? Is that when she was eating the McDonald's? I think people can analyse things too much, though. I mean, because people are acting like her kids haven't eaten, but they probably did eat. But that was probably something that was probably her first meals, you know, of the day. How do you know? You know, how do you know it's not an act? Or how do you know that? I mean, listen, I don't think she should put her kids in the background anyway. But when they open the fridge saying I'm hungry, you know, she did say, didn't she? Well, you have eaten. You know, maybe she don't want to give them McDonald's because it's unhealthy. You know, there's many reasons, but you've all kind of jumped on it, analysed it, and think, oh my God, the kid has said she's hungry. You know, she's don't forget she's about 14 or something. She said she's hungry and she has eaten because she did say you have eaten. So people just analyse everything on TikTok, don't they? Have you seen the house tour? No. Jade's not the one. Wait a minute, Jade's not the one with the. No, that's not the one with the girl that's been removed, is it? Kids always say they're hungry. Yeah, I know, but I find it really weird. But I think you've got to be careful, though, at the same time. Even though people analyse everything, like, oh my God, you know, blah, blah, blah. You've got to be so careful because you don't want the social services involved. And when you've got a child in the background saying something as simple as, I'm hungry, but you're still on TikTok, you know, that's probably a time to say, okay, well, my kid's now on TikTok. I need to get my kid off. I need to get off social services. It's not going to look good. You know what social media is like? People are going to analyse it, look, you know, deep into it, is to get off TikTok and then come back when your kids are in bed. You know what I mean? That's all I think anyway. Who's this? Hi Lala.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya. Did you ever see there's this woman on here and all her kids were taken off her and she blames it on the ghost in her house called Jimmy.
Oh, what?
Yeah. No, I'm not joking. I can't remember her name.
But Lala, that could be another thing, don't you think, where it could be just one big act?
I think well, if her kids were taken off her and she's saying it's because of the ghost Jimmy, like.
Well, that's actually the reason why her kids got taken off her. If she's acting like nutty like that, then yeah. I just think, you know, I have a lot of dark humour, but when it comes to kids, I just wouldn't have that dark humour because I know what social media is like. I mean, I wouldn't have that dark humour anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, if it is an act, I think with social media, if you're gonna, you know, act something out involving children or whatever it may be, or, you know, I think it's very, very dangerous. You can't down.
Yeah, I'm laughing because of the ghost. Like, she said it's all Jimmy's fault.
Yeah, for God's sake. Oh.
But that's psychosis. Like, that's
got kids taken away then.
Yeah, her kids were taken away. Apparently they were like starved and like not clean. Like, it was really, really bad. But she blamed it on Jimmy.
Oh, oh, for God's sake.
I know.
Yeah, my McDonald's because I felt. Oh, Babalushi, you're in and out like a goddamn yo-yo. Bloody hell, don't come. Right, let's continue the FYP, guys.
Right, I'm jumping down.
Blame Jimmy. I'm going to give you some food, 1 sec. You're always hungry. Oh shit, I'm on social media, I better feed him because people are going to start saying I'm you know, neglecting my goddamn cat, not feeding him. 1 sec, here. Here you Janet. You are so goddamn greedy. Here. Right, let's play the next one. Right, what we got here?
You're not going to say hi?
1 sec.
Well, hello. Well,
I'm going to go into the CLA one. Where's it?
bitches like me, I've got factory. Maria.
1 sec. Yeah. So can we just put a trigger warning up? We know what everyone's like. Come on, trigger warning. So.
I say, kiss my ass, you absolute.
I know. Can you hear that? Into the CLA. 1 sec, Bablusha.
I say, kiss my ass, you absolute faggots. Foggots. Whatever.
Oh. Oh gosh. Yes.
I say, kiss my ass, you absolute faggots.
Do you think, guys, so she hasn't said it to anyone particular, so she hasn't said it to an individual, right? She's just saying it in conversation, well, to the trolls, I assume. But if you get down, would you still consider it to be homophobic? To use that word, even though you're not referring it to anyone particular? Can we put a happy face? Yes, it's still homophobic, or because people do say things, don't they, in conversation, or having a rant or whatever. But she hasn't actually said it towards anyone. So happy face, yes, it's homophobic still. Sad face, no, it's not. Quick poll. No. So you don't think it's homophobic? Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think it's really homophobic unless you're actually aiming it at someone, who's gay. So there you go, guys. No, it's not homophobic. I mean, the word's homophobic. I think that the word's only homophobic if you're aiming it towards someone, that is gay. Here you go, Babalushi, greedy Kenneth. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Why say it all? I think with CLA, she says things, though, doesn't she, for reactions? You know what I mean? It wasn't said in that context. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's the intention behind it, isn't it? I mean, people keep going on about what I said about this boat thing. There was no racism behind it. Otherwise, I'd have a knock at the door. It's all about the intention behind what you say. I mean, you can't say anything these days, do you know what I mean? You say one word, it's like you're, bloody hell, you're racist, you're homophobic, you're transphobic. Honestly, people need to get a grip. Here you go. There you go. Right. Oh. Where's my charger? Oh shit, where's my charger? I'm now on 5%. One sec, guys. My generation's crazy. Oh, it's crazy now. We're full of, we live in a woke society full of snowflakes. Can't say anything anymore, do you know what I mean? Right, okay, let's go. No, I'm not going to bother. He sent me that. Wait a minute. Right, now let's go into what's this about. Miss Red responds, this came across, I don't know if this was on FYP the other day, but I've just come across it this morning. So Miss Red responds to Cory's video of Pearl and EQ and has a message for him. Oh?
A child predator or anything like that. I've never really been nasty to him. I've reported on videos when the videos have made the FYP, but I'm the problem. And now, obviously, because they've all got an agenda to kind of like come together to make friends and things like that, he now wants to be friends and big up people that have actually said the most about him. But it was only a couple of months. He was in here every day begging to be my mate. Have you seen me sit here and dig out Cory? Have I sat here and...
I don't know if she has or she hasn't, but he did get blocked for no reason by Miss Red's mods, one of her mods. So I think she's aware of that. She's never spoken to him or anything like that. I think with that lot, you fall out with one, you fall out with them all. And I think that's the issue here,
Called him the worst kind of names on the internet. Thank you, everybody. Have I done that? But yeah, you're bigging up people that have done that. Evil Queen. Gifted. It makes no sense, does it? Am I missing something here? Thank you guys for the love. Thank you so much. Please, am I missing something? Cory will do anything for attention. I tell you now, one day it's going to happen where him and Angie will fall out, and then he'll know all about it. He'll know all about it, and all I'm going to say is there isn't going to be a box here for you to come crying in, mate. Trust me.
I don't think Cory would run to you anyway, Miss Red. Do you know what I mean? So you haven't fallen out with him, but you blocked him probably because he's friends with me. Get
what I'm saying? Anyway, let's carry on playing. buying tickets for the live, I'm fucking front row seats, trust me.
See, look at that. She's going on about now, right? She don't have to pay for her looks because EQ is not a natural woman. Regardless, I bet EQ's down below looks a lot better than her wrinkly old bag. You may not have had to have not paid for your look, but let's be honest, Bill. I don't think anybody would pay for the look of you either, my love.
Why is this guy constantly, like, putting women down and got the most to say about women?
I think you need to look at your own friends, Miss Red. Let's not comment on others. You are very biased, yes?
Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Pearl's in her 50s, she's never had anything done to her face, and...
We know. No shit, Sherlock.
You see Pearl in real life, she's gorgeous. If I look like that in my 50s...
Huh? Huh? Yeah, I misheard that. One sec. Let's rewind.
Constantly, like, putting women down and got the most to say about women. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Pearl's in her 50s, she's never had anything done to her face, and if you see Pearl in real life, she's gorgeous. If I look like that in my 50s, I'll be fucking doing something right. Do you know what I mean?
What? Oh my god, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my god. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I first met that person, I thought she was 67, not 57. I have a friend who's the same age. Now, if she's 57, my friend's 47. Oh, I swear to God, Miss Red, why don't you just have an honest opinion? That's made me cackle.
I mean, why is he constantly going after women? Saying the most
You could ask that about your friends.
surrender stuff to women. Like, why in this day and age should a woman have to stick a needle in her face to be accepted or to be...
You can ask your friends that as well, who always shaming me for my looks.
called beautiful. Do you get what I'm saying? And this isn't me digging out women that have it done, because I'll be honest with you, in a couple of years it's something that I'm going to have done. Do you know what I mean? But at my own...
In a couple of years? What? No. Go get it now. What do you mean in a couple of years?
Time at my own pace, not because socially you have to have a tight face or you have to have this look. Like, why are women being age shamed? Why can't women
I get that all the time from your little circle, Miss Red.
grow old gracefully? And what made me sad was Pearl was on live the other day, and she said, I'm going to go and see a woman, and she's offered to do my face, and she's going to take my wrinkles out. You're beautiful the way you are, Pearl. If you want to grow old gracefully, and any other woman out there as well, and men as well, you want to grow old gracefully, don't feel like you have to go and have needles put in your face or fillers or things like that. Because, to be honest, I respect people a lot more for growing old gracefully, because it shows it's not vanity. Do you know what I mean?
What the hell? Oh my God, the biggest hypocrites on the app, yes. I'm always getting, attacked for my looks constantly. You know what I mean? constantly getting, listen, people always saying, Angie, you look older than your age and blah, 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 you have black teeth and you're wrinkly and all this. But the thing is, I don't care because I'm 49. So I've got to that age now that it really doesn't bother me. I'm not into, oh, I'm going to go get Botox, I'm going to go and get my hair done. I don't give two shits. So, you know, but I just want to point out the hypocrisy. You get what I'm saying? And listen, there's another thing with the Botox. I had Botox once in my 30s. I wouldn't get it done now. Be careful, Botox, yeah? Because I actually, I nearly died. Yes. I, first of all, got the swollen, the droopy eye, right? Okay, I know that's quite common. I remember I had a bath, right? Got out of the bath, I developed hives all over my body. So the next day, I was walking my dog, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. I was getting all this anxiety, and I could taste this like medicine in my mouth. It was weird. And then after that, I don't know, a day later, I'm not too sure, I couldn't even lift my arm because I felt paralyzed. And I was like, even just to brush my hair was an effort. And to watch TV, I swear to God, I had to hold my head up because it was like this. It just kept drooping. It was weird. And I had to, yes, I went to A&E a couple of times. No one doctor admitted it was Botox, even though it happened like the day I got Botox or the day after. Oh, it's just a coincidence because, you know, there's a lot of money in Botox. Yeah, just be careful with it. You know, and I got, so then I contacted someone in America, and a neurologist in America, and I got speaking to her. And now this woman is also the doctor of a woman that sued Allergan because she got botulism, because that's what it is. It's a poison, isn't it? It's like food poisoning. That botulism, that's what they use, isn't it, to paralyze, you know, certain areas. And this woman this doctor that looked after this woman sued Allergan and she won an out-of-court settlement of $5 million. No, and she said, I don't care about the money. Who cares? I'm paralyzed. I'm disabled. She just got married, and she said that she got hives. Just like me, the hives. She said she felt the anxiety, like she couldn't breathe at times. And then next minute she said she collapsed. Yeah, next minute she's on life support for like 2 or 3 months, I think it was. And now she's paralyzed. She said, you know what happened? What happens is that some of the symptoms will disappear for new symptoms to appear. You know what I mean? It was really weird. And that's what happened to me as well, because that year I got really sick, you know, with the, I don't know, I thought it was the tap water, God knows what. But I had, you know, my colon, when I had this, trigger warning, guys, bloody diarrhea. And I was going to the toilet 30 times a day. And I think they checked my inflammation levels in my colon. It was like over 6,000, the highest they've seen. So I just kept getting sick, you know what I mean? For a couple of years, I'd have a flu, then I'd have this, and then I'd have that. And what this doctor was saying to me, what happens is it doesn't actually leave your body. You know, they say every 3-4 months, I think it is, you know, you top it up, whatever. But it doesn't actually leave your body, it just recycles, just keeps going round and round really slowly, just, you know, and it just keeps going around like that, you know. And that's what happened to me for years. I mean, I'm okay now, but I couldn't walk up the stairs because my legs were so painful, and I had a lot of the symptoms she had. And this doctor said, you're really lucky. And then I found this forum, and I'm not just saying this to scare people, but really research Botox, and that's why I've never ever touched it. And she only had a small dose of it, by the way, as well. I was going to say, there's a forum, I don't know what it's called now, but you can type it in Google if you really do want to research it before you have it done. And all these women, a lot of them have had some of the symptoms I had, some different, thousands of people, men as well, people that have had severe side effects from Botox. But this is what they don't tell you. You get what I'm saying? They don't tell you this. They say, oh, you can get a headache, flu-like symptoms. It's not, you know, nothing too bad. You know, check it out, Laura. Check out that forum. You'll be shocked. And but they want to keep it quiet because there's so much money in Botox. But then at the end of the day, you know, it's a worldwide drug, you know, that people use. You know, of course, there's going to be people, you know, with side effects. But you've got to be very, very careful. It's not, you know, go and have a look at the symptoms. You know what I mean? And they, you know, they did it out of court. Why is that? Yeah. I go to a proper nurse. Yeah. What I did, I went to a proper doctor. Yeah, I went to a he's an experienced bloody doctor. Yeah, I went to him, and that was the 4th time I had it. So it wasn't the first time or second time. The 4th time I got Botox, and the side effects were so bad. And then I developed sleep apnea. Sleep apnea I've still got. Listen, it could be a coincidence. I could have just developed it, but I don't know. But sleep apnea I still have. I still have problems with my stomach. This was all caused, I believe, from Botox. And like I said, when I spoke to the doctor in America, she agrees. She said it can cause illnesses in your body, different things, and things can disappear, and other new symptoms can come back. But anyway, after 3 years, because I got in contact with her after 3 years, I think it was, and she said she's got half the symptoms. She's classed as disabled now. Got a badge and everything. You know what I mean? She said half the symptoms have gone. Half the symptoms are still there, but she don't think she'll ever be right. She's only a young woman as well. I don't know how old she'll be now. She'll be about I don't know, late 30s now. Mine is done by. It doesn't matter who does it. Listen, these Botox parties, obviously, always avoid those. But it doesn't matter. She went to a doctor. I went to a doctor. Okay, she got botulism, right? And she was in a coma for 3 months, and other women and men have experienced real bad side effects. And you don't have to get it for the first time. I like I said, that was the 4th time I'd got it done when I experienced that, and it was the worst thing in my life. And I think I had symptoms for about 3 years. Yeah. Botox, are they illegal? Oh, okay, yeah. I wouldn't recommend those anyway, do you know what I mean? But like I said, I went to a professional doctor, and so did she. So... no, you can still, exactly. You got to remember it is a toxin, do you know what I mean? And a very lethal toxin. They say it's localized in that area, 100% not. Why do you think you get droopy lip? Because that's it's actually gone to your eye. You get what I'm saying? What, you've had Botox? Yeah, well, in my 30s, not now. I'm 49 now, I'd never get it done. I mean, listen, even if I wanted it, even if I didn't have that, I wouldn't get Botox. You know what I mean? You get to the age now when you think, you accept your wrinkles, you accept you know what I mean? Bloody, I'm nearly 50. Oh, listen, this is a filter. Listen, even if I didn't, even if, I would never ever get Botox in my life. There's a risk with everything, 100%, Louise, but people need to realise, because this is what they're not told. You know what I mean? Because there's just so much money in Botox. As to the filter migrates to different parts of your face, the filter, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. They say it's localized in your forehead. Why do you think you get droopy eye? You know what I mean? I could not move my head. It was like floppy. I had to hold it up like this. And not one neurologist, apart from the one in America, because I found out who she was the lady that was in a coma, admitted it was Botox. You know what I mean? I even went back to the doctor and said, look, my eye's drooping. He goes, where? And I'm like, are you okay? I can see it. You know what I mean? And I got a refund, but he made me sign. He didn't make me sign, but he asked me to sign a form where I could not sue them in future if I had any other symptoms. So I just went with that just to get my because I think I paid £300 for it. You're seeing pillow face so much now. What do you mean pillow fight? What do you mean? It is very scary. And this is what I say to people, before you get Botox, right, always research it. Because you'd be surprised how many people have had symptoms, side effects, from it. Puffy eyes, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's not a normal side effect to have from Botox if it's meant to just stay in your bloody forehead. Yeah. I had the same problem, yeah. Just be careful, you know what I mean? Because honestly, it's with Botox, it's not something you can just get out of your body. Once it's in, it can't come out, and you can get a side effect for years. So anyway, let's move on from that. Yeah, trust me to get this bloody side effect, isn't it? So, but like I said, with the misread situation with the Cory, I just feel that he got blocked for no reason, and that's because it's probably because he's friends with me. Maybe you need to get rid of your mods in misread because someone did block him. I'd rather not, I'd rather someone say it to my face, what they think of me, than, off TikTok and be all sly about it, or block that person. If you're going to block them, that's being your friend. At least give them a reason for it. As full as that say it, isn't it? Stay, isn't it? No, and Botox. But they say Botox comes out your body after 3 months. It doesn't. It recycles. Yes, it slowly recycles around your body. And please don't say I'm lying or I don't know, because I have spoken to one of the best doctors, a neurologist in America. Okay, yeah. And she was, like I said, she was the one that looked after that lady who nearly died from Botox. Yeah, just do your research, innit? Right, let's play the next video, guys. Oh my god, is it already bloody, I didn't realise that was the time. I think we've got loads of videos to show. What's the next one? So, we can confirm CLA was not being homophobic. Let's...
You're not going to say hi?
I'll go play that one afterwards, puts facts.
Well, hello. Yes.
I'm sick. Oh. So just Gemma being Gemma. Okay, so Gemma's jumped into this lady's box, the ex of Tyrone. It's my charger is charging.
Oh, it's safe space. I didn't see it. Hey, you alright?
Hi, darling.
Hey.
How's everything going?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I do, Gemma, yeah.
So, when did you have the baby?
He was born in September on the 7th, 2022.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that I've got a baby to Tyrone as well?
Stop, Gemma.
Yeah, it's great.
Gemma.
Yeah, it's called Tyzino.
What's my views on the Tyrone situation? You know what? Even though she's left it a long time, I think she was affected by seeing him with another child. Not because she probably wants him back, but she probably thinks, well, what about my child? He deserves, is it a boy? Deserves you to be paying child support, and rightly so. I do believe her. Yeah, I think the fact that Tyrone has gone quiet is probably not a good thing. He probably should have just I do believe he should have spoke about it straight away and just squashed it. But the fact he's gone quiet and he said that he's going to be dealing with it privately says to me that is his child. But who knows?
Stop it. You're too funny, honestly.
So what we could do is this. If we get a bit of my son's hair and your son's hair, we can find out if the dad is the same.
Alright, we'll do that. I'll definitely be in contact with you about that, and we will definitely arrange that. I don't think he'll like that, will he? Both his baby mums coming together, he will not like that.
I'm his favourite baby mum.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the one with the biggest clouts.
Well, congratulations for that.
What's the baby called?
Tyrone. I was just about to say Tyrone. Kingston.
Ooh, Kingston Town. Is that where you met?
Yeah.
Well, Tyzino wants to see his brother.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a play date, babes. Don't worry.
Link up TV and all that.
We'll do that.
Wicked and bad.
Yes, girl. Yeah.
Tyrone 1MC.
Let's do it. They can't play with us.
Not being funny. How big's the tool?
I thought you'd know.
Well, I just want to confirm.
So, can I ask you guys a question? How long has Tyrone been with his current girlfriend? Because, 2 years ago, Tyrone slept with this woman. So he couldn't have been with his girlfriend over a year. Oh, so it's over a year. So he wasn't with his girlfriend at the time.
There you have my baby, Dad.
Because women have faked it and men have. 100%. I know women do fake it, but yeah, I do believe her. I think she's telling the truth.
You wanted to tell about your baby, so what did you tell me?
I know, but I'm not. I might tell you privately. I'll send you a little private message, yeah?
Do a poll. Who's the best looking baby mum?
No, right.
Oh, we done that poll. We done a poll yesterday, and people voted for his current girlfriend.
Catch up with you anyway.
You drop your pants for Tyrone.
Bless her, she's so funny. She's so funny.
Oh, she kicked
I
her.
can't see this safe space. It's not coming up. Honestly, it's not come up here. I've got Sassy, Honeyman, Jamie J, Sapphire, Hannah, J, K Priv. There's 7 requests there. None of them are safe space. Bye. Bye.
Let's forward it.
Safe space.
The other night, and you were saying about, like, you know, all these people telling you, like, why did you go and get yourself pregnant? And like everyone's saying in the comments, it takes 2 anyway. Like, you know what? You shouldn't even actually let people.
You know what I find? That people always blame the woman.
It's your business.
People always blame the woman. On the set, men up here and women are down here. Women gift men. Women don't gift other women. I've noticed that women don't support women. Women support men on the set. You know, women support men's mental health more than they do women's mental health. Women, you know, I mean, I get on better with men than I do women, but women like to speak to men more than I like to speak to women. You know what I mean? Like, a man could be going for a woman, but yet it's going to be that woman's fault and not his fault. You know, he's in the right for having a go at her. You know, this woman has been called a liar. You know, but when we don't know the truth, she's being called a liar by other women. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. And give to Angie. I agree. Yeah, men, you know, succeed on social media. You know, and these are women, and this shocks me. I could be out of order saying this, but it shocks me because a lot of these women, right, have been through DV, through some kind of traumatic event which involves a man. I'm not saying to be a man hater, but it's just really unusual, in my opinion. Am I making sense? Yeah, where they'll see a man abusing a woman or saying something horrible towards a woman or whatever it may be, and then the woman would either join in or agree with him, and she's been through a DV relationship or whatever she's been through. It doesn't make sense to me, you know. And these are the women I will question, you know, because you're seeing this happen. You've been through what you've been through. You should be intervening, saying this is not right, this is not okay. But instead you're sitting there laughing, thinking it's funny. You know what I mean? It's pretty weird behaviour. Fight to be men's favourite. Yes, women fight to be men's favourite on this app. It's really bizarre. They would go because they like them. Oh, let's go out the window, sadly. Yeah. And then they wonder why I question their DV. I will question it. I'll always intervene if I see a man, you know, abusing a woman, or you know, I suppose it depends what it is. I'd always do that because I don't like that, because no man, you know, around here you wouldn't get away with it. Do you know what I mean? You just really wouldn't. But on TikTok, men get away with abusing women, saying the worst to women. You know, it's like mentally abusing women, saying I'm going to go and punch your head in, and then they get a big up this person, big up that person. Like Frankie, for example, dislike me, whatever. But you agreeing with a man that says I'm going to go and smash your face in, and not even wanting to apologise to me, but apologising to everyone else, and you're sitting there saying, big up Frankie, big up. You have not been through a DV relationship, even though there's no DV here. You've not been through it, and I don't care what anyone says. That is my opinion, because I'd always call a man out for saying that towards a woman, because that's never okay, whether you're on an app or off an app. You know what I mean? And then to say, well, I'm not apologising to this person. If I was like loved by everybody on here, he would be sitting there frankly saying, I apologise to Angie. But because I do have people that dislike me, it's okay. Well, it's only Angie. It's okay for a man to be threatening me because it's me. Yeah, you have never been through a diva relationship if you bigged up Frankie and you put blue hearts and misread comment for what he said. And I don't agree. Anyone says you haven't, because it doesn't matter. Because I could say the same. Well, I dislike you. Do you deserve it? Do I say things like that? Because that's basically what you're saying. I deserve it because you don't like me. So do you deserve to be hit in a TV relationship because you've provoked a man? No. Yeah, of course you can, Pineapple. Get in the box. And there's me having a little rant. Okay, I love my little rants. For fuck's sake, I've calmed down on my rant. So, Pineapple, you in the box? Oh, yes, you are.
Right, listen, I've got a controversial question. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
So you can all attack me. You're going to work.
Huh?
Right, listen to my controversial question. I'm talking to my partner. Right, listen, ready? Do you think if you have had intercourse with a man and a man either believes that you're on birth control or you then fall pregnant and he says he's not interested, he doesn't want to write, do you believe that his thoughts and feelings should be held accountable and listened to, that he said he doesn't want to be involved in that child? I might not have worded it correctly, but do you understand what I mean?
I mean, obviously, you know, when you're saying, are you talking about abortion or him saying, I just want to walk away?
Just want to walk away. So I saw somebody yesterday say in this girl's comments that, you know, we don't know the situation. I have WhatsApped you, which you can read, but I don't want you to read it out on here. But let's just use a different scenario, and you slept with a guy and you told him you're pregnant, and then he's like, whoa, that I don't want to know, like, that's not for me, but you continue.
Yeah, I understand that. If a man doesn't want children, a man, basically a woman tricking him.
Can I just say, I tried that once. I tried saying to a partner that I was pregnant.
No, but not necessarily tricking them, but you might not just listen. Some men just aren't ready or capable. I'm not talking about this situation with Tyrone, but some men just are sometimes not capable of being a parent. Now, of course, mistakes happen in terms of accidents and in terms of various other things. But if a man is telling you that they don't want to know the child, and you've then caught pregnant, whether that was an on purpose by not wrapping up or an accident, the birth control didn't work, do they have a right to just continue with their life and not be involved in the child's life?
Of course, and then it happens. Of course they have a right. You know, no one's going to force a man to have anything to do with their child, but they're going to pay child support 100%, because what they should have done is use protection and not just believe that she's on some kind of birth control, or you know because accidents also happen where you might have missed it. You can still get pregnant on the birth control, so they should use protection. So they have a right to walk away. I totally get it, and a lot of women do trick men into having a baby. Hoping that he'll stay with her, whatever the reason may be. But he has a right to walk away 100%, but he still has to pay unless he puts protection. You know what I mean?
So a lot of people are agreeing with my statement. So then on the back of that, let's say. So my other question is, let's see what the response is. If a man decides to walk away, I know what your answer is going to be, Ange, but if a man decides to walk away, do you believe that he should still financially support the child?
No, 100%.